Guys, probably the most interesting game so far at this major.
Into heaven.
Potentially.
So man down.
Unless Faze loses, because then we're in trouble.
On the sidelines, the pistol.
This game is going to be for the history books, boys.
So now you've got
for the history books.
Headstrong into you from the exit, and this pistol goes swimmingly for the Mongols. Again, you know, could have tried to rush the fact, but they just let that sit there in the open air for a second. Faze try to sign up for a fight, and Mongols remind them why they should have never thought they had the chance.
Faze Clan.
Nice and quick, like a hot knife.
I hope you fucking cheer for Faze Clan, else I'm gonna be tilted, bro.
A cave
down 0-1.
I mean,
that is fine because MongolZ is one of the craziest pistol teams, guys.
This one comes down to aim.
Their aim is
just not
10 out of 10, bro. If there were a FIFA card, aim 10. I need Sasha in arena, bro.
And that looks like from the HUD an unsilenced USP on Simple.
It's okay, Chad. 5-7 on Simple.
Confidence never left.
Simple always buying something. I like that.
Mr. Unsilenced.
There's always that Simple factor.
Everybody in the 3-1-3.
It is unsilenced, right? Let's check real quick.
That's who you know. MongolZ started doing it, but that's who invented it.
Yes. Chad, Simple always takes the protection off. Always use PS on pistol without silencer. Mayonnaise started doing it too.
Everything I was saying about Simple, that just goes to show the aura that he still has in the back of my mind.
The only one to spend $500.
I gotta get some new glasses, man.
I mean, you're just reading off the HUD, right?
Is shroud casting.
Okay, we can blame the HUD?
Yeah, I mean, they're all pistols. They all look about
Sasha?
the same.
Sasha, very hard shot to hit for both sides.
All right, let's see that investment at work.
Nothing. Not a single kill. So not the start that Faze Clan we're hoping for today.
$1 million per round. Is that what you meant?
No, I meant 500 per round.
Okay.
Whoa! Great lineup.
Lee spams through, and that is blitz out of it. By God, they've killed one. The Mongols can be stopped.
Bomb heading towards
At least out of the gate. We'll see what the recovery looks like with Senzu tucking on the smoke. Oh, he got the duel he was looking for. Signed up for that fight, and Elise just straight up bests and barely even takes damage in the process.
Also got some free utility from that.
Excellent round so far. I mean,
if he would pick it up,
the whole thing. You got Simple and him pulling back to CT. Their fast rotations to A, and Mongols have made their way up short.
They did find a hole though, Chad. They have no idea about Techno. No idea. Kerrigan, pants down, hands in his fucking hands. Grenades.
At all. And Techno's going to go deeper with it with a second kill, so the recovery's now on in full effect. Frozen hears that push out from A main with the grenades that come with it. But the real issue is how the hell is Faze going to get CT spawn back?
Frozen, my geezer.
Kerrigan's getting to that smoke grenade over towards spawn as Frozen tries to throw a spanner in
W Molo, 39 HP left on that guy.
Significant amount of damage into 9-10.
We don't have a kid. There has to be some pace behind
could
this.
also end up netting them something if it's well timed and no one holds it. Just that bomb is trying to keep it back. That 75 health.
Rain has had some past tough games, boys.
Two of them now tucked into that.
Went 1-11, I recall.
Opens the door for Kerrigan.
0-7 many times.
Good trade back from Techno though with a very fast reposition. Frozen's been waiting to get into this action and he gets shut down. 3-0 start for this T side out of the Mongols.
I mean,
it's crazy cracked in close range, bro. One shot headshot.
Now.
Oh, Kobe.
What a bounce.
What an AK. Oh my God.
Mongols coming out feisty so far this best of 3.
Stuff's all fake.
Yo, is this sun trying to piss me off, bro? Hell no, hell no. You piss off, buddy.
You can't feel it, it's fake.
Go fuck yourself, bro.
That's what I was taught.
45 seconds with everyone alive. This round is gonna be over in the next fucking 10 seconds, bro.
From Donut.
If these 80 defenders die, Faze has to immediately say Frozen will get tested.
Now confirmed in Donut.
Need something. Nope.
I mean, absolutely toyed.
Illich. Smoke spray. Too many enemies. 9 HP. That's a chain time.
Let's go save.
And it is nothing allowed for them. Just this Mongol spacing out towards middle. You know, you gave them an inch there, and they worked up as a unit. Frozen trying his absolute damnedest to do something. Goes down empty-handed, and it's a 5-4.
Sasha up. All we have to do is have them go into Sasha.
Silver lining, that 4-player save in the previous round.
Here we go.
Nets them a half-decent buy, and again, we're going to get that MP9 in front cave trying to challenge.
Sasha on B. Kerrigan taking space, gathering information.
So good.
That's worth it, that's info.
Kerrigan so adamant about taking that early
needs this kill.
Chance for Faze to bring it back.
El's bomb side A is open, Residio. Falls back, wants to help his teammates on B. Sasha will get tested.
Simple
Close range angle for the...
Oh!
Oh!
Well, it's a frag grenade that he'll find instead.
Absolutely owned by that one. M4 trying to peel away from the pillar of sight. And in that moment, Rain actually clips
Rain needs to
Techno's
multi-kill.
Great shot.
Needs to be a
He
Rain
sees that as an
masterclass.
invitation to then take up space within the site again, right? He was looking to fade back, but with the kill,
Illich,
he pushes
nice.
forward.
Frame
And
three.
Illich will do the same thing out towards middle.
MongolZ.
This is a bit of a resurgence
They're
from
so
FaZe,
stubborn. They
from
really want to push
3v5
B.
to 3v3 in position.
They're not even thinking about A.
It's quite risky because there's still lots of time to go A. They can still go donut. They can still walk back to mid. And right now it's quiet, so they'll end up leaving,
MongolZ will go
actually,
towards A.
because you know
Illich
MongolZ
will
will
see
rotate
all of that.
oftentimes.
Certainly not one of the rosters to freeze up in these moments when they have that extra time.
Wow, going main. That's interesting. Usually this would be a donut play. They
30
are
seconds.
aware that Frozen's still alive, however, and they have time to walk it, actually. So this is pretty good calculation.
By the looks of
here.
it, Illich
9-10
will
as
not
well.
be having a
He
deep angle,
doesn't
bro.
want to die, but he does want to make presence. And
Backside player.
yeah.
Oh,
there's
hell
great
nah.
rotation
It's the
in that
worst
changes
outcome.
things.
Rain finds the
And
B
now
player,
it's
though.
time to
That's
start
nice.
running, however. You got to go plant.
I think they're still going to walk it out just to the contact of the leash.
What?
Rips another head off.
He's too far away from the monitor, chat.
Remember, 3 versus 5 for FaZe.
He can't win
Set
those
up by
long-range
2 separate
duels.
Rain already 2 kills in this one. Looking for a little more.
No utility.
Playing ahead of Frozen.
Oh, they picked up a molly.
This is both CTs with kits as well, so that's not a part of what's going to cause a scramble. Huge wrap back for Blitz through main into middle. He'll eventually look to add
2v2.
himself to this donut. Post plant hold. Senzu takes the
Nice,
bait
Rain.
off that one fake tap. Now this time it's a commitment. Rain
The guy
sticking
sticks.
it all
Frozen
the way
needs to
here.
kill.
Blitz
Oh!
swings into it. 3v5 is the first
Oh my God.
Rain and FaZe round to be put on the board.
That was nice from Rain.
Do you understand
right?
why
We see
Illich
that
misses
his
those long-range
move back
duels?
into the
Because this
site,
is how he plays. This
which
is how a normal
seemed
CS
like
player plays.
a
This is how
pointless
Illich
idea
plays, bro. You
because
can't even
at
see
that
the
point,
monitor,
he
bro.
had no teammates
He's
coming in
playing from
behind
his
him, so
cinema,
he
bro.
wasn't loosening up spots.
Look at this.
But when 9-10 comes in to clear the site, he just
Some
does not
people say
assume
he's
anybody
farsighted.
would have walked back in. So thinking ahead and giving his team kind of the only chance to really make this round possible. Rain with his 2 flip-offs.
I like that crosshair on Shenzi.
We see the POV there of 9-10, just that streamline of flashbangs, one after another. Poor Kerrigan ate it every step of the way.
Here we go, bro.
Challenge out middle for a
Rest in
leash,
peace, the
but
giveaway.
This time he pays
No.
the piper. Senzu
Well, we won the
insta-kill.
smoke duel once, now they do.
And an open gap through red room
That's
forces
just
Rain
fair.
off that B site where he did such great work 1 round ago.
Nobody wants to die through a smoke, bro.
Gonna have to be
Nobody.
another recovery from another man disadvantage if FaZe Clan are to win consecutive rounds early in this series.
It's another moment where Rain gets committed early, right? He could have been playing towards B.
Shadow
Are we
advantage.
Mongol supporters in this stream? Hell nah.
Playing in that open space.
Simple
a
is
little
playing,
easier,
dog.
But Blitz is sharp
I
as
love the
ever.
Mongols, but not in this matchup, bro.
Second example.
Kerrigan.
Quick time to kill. Kerrigan could catch this off guard.
Simple still 0 kills,
As
by
it
the way.
goes for its boost, he is down beneath.
Nice, Kerrigan.
He'll find it.
Whoa.
9-10 hit that shot.
Tickles the next guy as well.
That is a snap
Simple
and a half
masterclass
down onto
needed.
Kerrigan.
Sasha
To drop him
1v4
down
on
to
site, and they're
15
coming from all
causes an
sides. Look at the
easy
minimap.
cleanup.
This could
And
be a
with 45
goated
seconds,
fucking
we've already
moment.
seen Mongols with moments like these.
Could be
just
one
kinda
for the
take their
history
sweet
books.
time to minimize mistakes. Huge pinch
Miss
coming
monitor
in.
from the
2
Mongols.
players pushing from beyond CT
Simple,
spawn.
considering the back.
Chance to
Gets
shine.
welcomed by 2 people
Again,
looking
it
at
is
him.
just Blitz
GG.
with the headshot, and so it's safe to say now the floor of Mongols is rising. 9-10 hit that.
0-5 start for
Kills
Simple.
aside, individual level is on.
Problems.
And it's a 6-1 lead for this T side.
Yeah, Simple's getting used to them being just everywhere. They've got these walking flanks coming in.
The Mongols
from
is
all
everywhere.
directions. The rest of FaZe are a little bit more in tune with it, but they've only been able to stop it once.
Sasha, believe in yourself.
Here we go. Fighting
Sasha
down a
rebuys
little
into
more.
RVP.
There it is, that extension down mid instead. Trying to get this one M4 into the fray. Simple also
Nice
with an
frozen.
op here. Looking for his first kill. But at least the aggression that
Sasha
mid.
hero up.
Wow, look at Mongols not
my
freaking
God.
out. They're thinking about taking the A side. They would have gone already if they knew it was empty, but it's still
Sasha
actually not a
hero
bad
up.
site to take.
Is he tilted?
in these stages of the tournaments,
We
sometimes
can't lose
Mongols
the
are just
op yet,
such a
chat.
great beacon of hope for other teams to just remind themselves, like,
Else
to
it's
never
literally
get
chopped.
frazzled. Lose a player in mid.
Sasha
oh
in
God,
middle
it's
right now.
something
That's
aggressive.
scary.
That's fine.
Luckily, they're not going
Lean
there.
back on blitz. No room for
Sasha,
emotion.
Sasha going in!
In a recovery round like
Don't
this,
lose the
because
op.
you've still got all
Jam
the
time.
protocols, you've still got all the tools for the job. You've
Sasha
got
not
all the
happy, I saw it.
advantage in this 8th one, despite Frozen's best efforts with that opening kill.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Any
whoa,
Hail
whoa,
Marys
whoa,
here,
whoa, whoa,
Simple?
whoa.
Doesn't even try to take a chance through the smoke, and that is just because he wants this to be saved alongside those 2 rifles.
We will find our rounds, bro.
7-1 T side for the Mongols, making quick work of Faze Clan.
Yeah, they went to the site that didn't have the great guns. I mean, in terms of game plan here, they picked the weaker one. There was not that many grenades left over for Faze, but
these flashbangs have been
Look
what some of you guys found. Like Navi versus the Mongols, 2023 IM Rio.
They're entering versus is eating these flashes no matter what.
Blitz on top. Hasteka still used to play. Bartek Annihilation. Sasha 1.34. Electronic Perfecto Bit. NPL aware. Bro, that roaster. Boss. Perfecto Electronic Simple. Holy. And Bit. That's so boss.
Well, from the
we have 3 people on the side, but no Simple.
Otherwise, the CT side is toast.
Miss Molotov from the Mongols, I think. Elish gets one.
Has been trying to find those kinds of fights, whether that's in middle or now B.
What?
Is a quick 2K back the other direction.
Lucky smoker from Mizinho.
Separate frags as we get blitz.
Puts them in a man advantage.
Aggressive down into the A side.
Frozen gets squeezed from both sides. Sasha 0 and 6 start.
Kill the player towards CT spawn. We didn't catch that one.
Nice Frozen 3 on 3. Missed op shot. Kerrigan punishes. 3v2. Faze favored now. Frozen. Even though he's flashed, Frozen is insane. Frozen!
2 kills. Rocks their world with a 3K on the round. He gets away from it though.
Mr. Lickery goes for the 5 gifted hearts in the chat. Sasha finds his first kill. Now he's activated like G's for pizza though. All he needed was 1 kill. Trust me, bro. We've seen these games before. 5v3, 40 seconds.
Finn hangs on to the caves.
But keep in mind, Mongols will always give it a shot.
This really starts to take the options out of the Mongols' hands.
They see 2 men down, they don't insta-give up like other teams.
Simple finally gets on the board here. Perfect timing, looking for 2 in a row.
And the setup favors the Mongols right now. 3v2 on B.
Nice shot through the wall on Rain, but he's still alive.
We'll force him to tuck in.
Again, they're not fucking saving. Look at these guys, bro. Look at these guys! Sasha finds one though. 3v2. Plant. Won't get denied yet. Sasha hits the flip.
Instead steps forward. Mzinho not feeling safe enough to plant, but that means Senzu's got
Triple kill
nothing to
Simple.
offer us here. He will be lucky if he survives this. Mind you, money on the Faze side. Maybe they let it go. No rest
And that's
for the
just a
wicked,
side
apparently.
gig.
Round 11 goes right back into that Frozen.
What would it be if he's going all in on chess instead of CS?
5v3 again, make it a 5v2.
4K as a
Elish
side
has been
gig.
pretty adamant about challenging these smokes. This time he gets his lineup. And so this half starts to unravel a bit. Faze Clan, it took some time, but they are now standing on some solid ground with 3 consecutive rounds.
Yeah, it's great to see. It's a couple of individual plays, but now it's really getting team-based.
Good shit. Elish smoke merchant. Does he get another smoke kill?
And Mongols want to grow a half and keep getting more aggressive as it goes on. But they've, I think, had a little heat check and...
Especially CT side Anubis. This is our more comfortable side chat. We need this round. It's chopped. Nice, Sasha.
Simple bodes well for Faze's
we need more
to continue this streak.
Sasha will get another chance. Doesn't go for the shot. Great trigger finger. Hits the fucking flick. That's attack. Leg shot.
Now it's just a
rapid reactions, bro. Switches to the secondary.
There's the recovery.
Didn't go down yet. 3v4.
There tends to be this
Kerrigan with the flank. Make it a freebie. No. Molo. And Shenzu knows. Shenzu well aware. Oh no. It goes unchecked. 1v3 for Rain and he's clueless. Himego voice PMing as well. There was no need to do that, bro. There was no need to do that, bro. These guys, bro. Did he ever play against this Dutch guy? That's my favorite chess player. He seems funny.
Most stressful event
I forgot his name though.
Mzinho signs up for the donut duel. And it's a 4v3 here for Faze in the pistol.
Anishkiri. Yes. Anishkiri, boss.
One of them gets pushed for 99. Elish will round it off. The second headshot onto Blitz.
I like how you said that.
Default knife on Techno.
99.
90. Hey,
it sounded like it was on sale.
99.
Oh, this is massive, isn't it? Oh.
Yes, it is massive. You know what else is massive?
Beretta pop.
Sasha.
Faze felt a shiver down their spine. It's okay though, Simple stabilizes the situation temporarily.
Sasha.
Techno does not have any kits.
Elish, another
Does
smoke
have a
kill.
lot of bullets in those Berettas.
Sasha, go for knife. Go for knife
He
for
just
Aura.
lets those things rip. Not able to find the player inside smoke. He's got to let it go. Faze Clan take pistol. And so yes, the Mongols did sprinkle in one final round back in the first half. Maybe it's a good thing that they did. A slight stoppage of the momentum from Faze, but a pistol round robs it right back. 910's gonna rock Kerrigan as they try to take over Donut. It's actually costly. A one and done from Rain is not ideal for the positioning that Faze Clan get out of this, but Simple drops the bomb in middle, says hang on a minute, let me work. Takes a step into the red room as Elish draws a lot of attention over towards
sneaking
Donut,
in for
sure
CT.
the Mongols expect more
Techno
players
aware,
to
Techno check.
Trying to
Sasha
get that SMG
punishes.
ever closer. Simple takes his chance to strike down
2v3.
a player on the back line.
Sasha position known, and
picks up
Frozen
the
too.
bomb as Simple
If Frozen
comes
peeks,
back.
they know where bomb
You've got
is.
multiple players up in Donut. I think B. I mean, shoot your
Careful,
teammate in the
Sasha.
head if you want, but just eventually get to B.
It's gonna work out. They're slow in the
2v2.
rotation too. They're
Bomb
not
side
full
is wide
confirmation
open.
on both players, and I guess there's still a
Bro, get
small
Frozen
chance
the
this
haircut,
round
bro.
comes back to them on the A site. So look at this, man. This plant's gonna come down quickly, and you have 910 on the other side of the map, like the other side.
I say good on Simple for taking charge in a situation.
Yes.
Leaves the bomb, goes red, kills a player, drops smoke.
Careful, the Mongols. One of the best retake teams.
Hands
Sasha in a 1v2. Now he can prove himself.
It ends up being found out
Against
by
Mongols.
Senzu.
This is such a hard task.
Simple
Finds one off guard.
away for the Senzu kill. Has no
Great
idea
awareness.
where 910's at. But
Now he knows where the other guy's. Oh, that's right, that's Aura.
Goes around, can come around.
Simple started this game
Don't
0
test
and
him, bro.
6,
Wall bang the goat.
and now
Oh
he
my
will be
God.
positive for the first time in the match
Show.
off the 1v2.
Instantly, Chet. Instantly.
Lovely, simple recovery.
Nah, give me Galil is crazy, bro. Give me Galil? Bro, Hamburger. Bro wants to give someone else the AK.
Knock, knock.
He knows he can outfrag these guys with the Galil. Frozen said no, you keep AK.
Just like that, game's within 2.
Sasha.
But it hinges on a Faze Clan T-side. They haven't had anybody really disrupt them as they walked out middle. Blitz's challenge to the Desert
Who
Eagles.
is that?
Gonna get
It's Simple.
bolstered.
Simple gets
4
one
more
more.
Mongols standing behind him. And so Simple signs up for what he thought was a
It is
duel.
just pistol
Turns out
set.
to be a shooting gallery from both directions. Still man advantage, maintained from it, and obviously with Util, it's Faze to control the situation, to curb the enthusiasm.
Simple wants Galil and
of the
Frozen is
Mongols'
egoist.
red fight.
Chill, bro.
This little bit of presence from Elish has drawn a lot of attention, but it's almost as if they don't believe it. Because they're bringing bomb to the place where there's 2 CTs.
I like that Deagle craft a lot.
Big
2
box.
Deagles.
That big box hold from Mzinho gave him a chance.
Lol.
He will collect the leash, fire to one side.
Frozen,
It's
Frozen.
an isolated duel, but it's a hard one to get into. So they'll drop Techno first.
3v2.
Mzinho
Just 2
still
Galils,
working
bro.
with his
Just 2
cover.
Mongolians
Gets
on
another
Deagles.
one. And he's got players now
Nice
stuck on
range.
this bomb site. It is
Shenzu
only
1v2.
Senzu left. He
He's
takes
the
up
AWP.
same
Can he Deagle?
position. Looks to be inspired
Oh.
by the young gun. Another Deagle demanded of him.
Frozen.
Front donut.
Oh my
The duel's
God.
right there. The fight's so close, but Faze emerged victorious.
Nice
It was
try, nice
way
try.
too
Did I say
close,
upper?
the
I'm
amount of
stupid.
times they let him escape behind single and come back, and yet, he doesn't get that last Deagle shot off.
You're so good on Deagles, I swear.
That's the way you do it.
Chance to
I don't
prove
know if
he
you're
still
tweaking,
got it
Chad.
as well. And I think we've seen it in a few rounds at times. That flash of brilliance in a moment like this when he enters the round with a single AK.
Scheiße.
This is where he's supposed to be their savior. Blitz is
1v3 for Kerrigan.
But Kerrigan sweeps in with a gun. Ooh, Mzinho gets the wallbang headshot. But you know, you could feel it there because it's simple, because he's getting the multi-kill going, because he almost got Faze into that bomb site when everybody else had pistols.
Scheiße.
You know he's got real aura. It's Mzinho. He's got a clean game going right now with the lead here for the Mongols. Very handsome scoreline.
Oh my God.
It's the face of a man who's locked
Scheiße.
in.
Sasha.
If you do that hard enough, you can turn it into VR.
Yeah, okay. Screens
Pistols
turn 3D.
only. Sasha bought a Deagle. Sasha always buying something. He knows that he can have that factor, bro. That 1v5 factor.
I think that's just a lack of blood flow to the brain, though.
VR?
No, it's squeezing your head like that. Going all tense on the spray downs.
That's how you get #1 on the year.
I say to hell with nose strips. Use less oxygen.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone wear nose strips on stage
Let's
again.
see some 1x, Habibi. Let's see some 1x, Habibi. No, that was goofy.
So this one gets swept up.
7-11 is tough, guys.
Someone
not gonna
who wears
lie.
nose strips every
Problems.
night. Players, please stop wearing them on stage.
I love all our gadgets.
Simple.
And gizmos, the hand
Set
warmers,
again.
the
Give me
sleeves.
Galil. I don't know whether he likes the Galil a lot or whether he wants his teammates to have the AK.
Glasses, contact lenses.
Nice leash.
Goddamn cyber sport cyborgs out here.
Scheiße.
Coutinho able to hold the leash
Well, AK
back.
down.
It's a
Again and
monster.
again.
23 and 7.
No.
Been trying to get those fights, and it costs the
And
leash
we're
his
scared to
scoreline.
push.
He's down to 9 and 17. He's nearly died every single round
Oh!
of play. Frozen will recover from
Only
the
took
same
50
angle
HP as
the
well
leash
off
died on.
Rain.
We go back 3v3. On
Nice.
this close
Still
tight
healthy.
Fight, though, there's more T's than CTs.
Nice. Oh my
And
God, what a
Senzu,
peek.
Well, he just gets bested by Rain in the head-to-head.
3v2.
Techno 4K has a choice to
Only
make here. Do
Techno
you
on
try
B.
to hold off on ramp and concede the control of Cave where you know they just tried to get in?
Time is the most valuable resource here for FaZe, so they'll re-spread out and get to the ramp. But this is going to end a B-split. They even have time to get Frozen up through mid if they want to, but they don't have full info on the CTs.
Guys, it
but
should
at
be
the moment,
easy.
it's 1-on-3.
It's a 3v1 on site.
Looked like it was about to leave. I just wanted to escort Frozen, I think, really quick. So this is the best possible split you could ask
30
for.
seconds.
Techno, how are you going to find
Frozen,
this out?
immaculate flank. Will get caught with his pants down for sure.
They're leaving short open for the flank.
Yeah,
Yep.
look. Because
Perfect.
9-10 thinks that he
Also,
cleared maybe the
didn't
flank.
have an additional smoke.
But Frozen already sneaked
That's
inside, bro.
fine late in the round like
Frozen
this.
already sneaked
Doesn't
inside,
seem
bro.
like it's
Bang!
gonna Giving Techno what he needed to know.
Good shit.
Never suspected that that flank was open. Didn't want to turn away from sight. And Faze Clan
Now
just
even
go
the
to
Mongols may have
slow
to save.
squeeze. And a very critical kill there from Rain into the cave
Wow.
to open up this B bomb site, to put that pressure on Techno, and to give FaZe a chance to answer in this T side. It was
Come on,
3
Chad.
CT round wins straight from the Mongols, just putting them on the brink of securing that 12th. And now the answer comes out with
But
majority
they
alive.
have money.
Yeah, that's a real FaZe moment. You know, like he needed to take that chance right then, even though his teammate wasn't perfectly lined up for the double swing. And if he didn't get it, then Cave is capped. Man advantage now is even.
I need Simple in the arena, bro.
Way,
Doesn't
precedent's
Faker
been
own a
set.
hotel or something? Faker
him to
hotel,
continue
Sasha.
these tests
Sasha
up
Sushi.
middle.
Boss.
And even after he died last round with 1, Frozen slipped right into the same fight. So there is this affinity for the duel. And Elige, just chucking utility out, but doesn't come full swinging wide. And you can see why. Still multiple bodies inside the middle of the map. Senzu ends up
Okay.
taking out
What?
Whoa.
Back
Kerrigan's
to
going
back
to return the
Kobe's.
favor, though, with a frag of his own. And this is a huge fight getting geared up for this lane. Kerrigan looking to get pinched from both ends.
Kerrigan.
Kill could be everything.
Just missed the timing
Beautiful.
on the fight before the flash
Double up
popped.
setup on the Mongols.
And then a recovery of
No,
mid-control,
Elige.
at least attempted.
Chess
But
player
Elige
killed
goes
him.
down with nothing this round. Stuck 9 and 18.
That flash was so excellent. They had players in position, and you see the first layer, second layer, third layer offensive attack here from Mongols. They're on the same
50
page when it
seconds.
comes to that. That's
Don't
where there's
say
such a
GG,
fun
guys.
Fight, actually, versus FaZe.
2v4 is winnable.
Right now, they're
Especially if
winning
it's
too many
Frozen and
rounds.
Simple. Our two top fraggers right now.
Senzu's repositioning his op.
They have
but it
been
might
in
be
tougher
just
clutches
with enough
and
time
came
to
out
get
on
ahead
top.
of this 2-player main commitment.
Let them cook. Shenzu, not the
Saw
main
miss a
AWPer.
key shot on the op. Sometimes he pops
Really
off
connect.
sometimes.
No, he won't. What is that pick from Frozen?
Still over towards Donut.
He can hold the cross. They don't have a
The
smoke
main
for it.
AWP
They
is a
have smoke for it.
donut.
They have a smoke for
This
it.
guy's the main
Blitz is taking
AWPer.
over
Will he
CT.
connect?
They're not using
Or will he
it.
get Frozen peek?
Oh, they peek
Nice,
ahead.
Sasha!
Missed anyways.
No way that
2v4.
both those players come into raw duels versus operas and
Into
walk
a
away
2v2.
unscathed. Now side by side, Blitz taking
Let's
a
wait
sniff
for
at
his
the CT
teammates.
smoke, opts not to go through it. Techno's going to
Techno
take
going
over
for
Donut.
Donut. They
Both
want to
defenders
squeeze.
met by smoke grenades for the moment, and still you're watching FaZe just trying
They
to
have to wait for
position
the
their
smoke
way
to fade.
appropriately to close out this 2
There's a
versus
flashbang
4.
on Techno.
Simple took a fast step. He's going to take this duel.
Oh, he's
Blitz
against
trying
the
to
wall.
find
Blitz
it.
comes back and hits
Whoa.
the deck. Can't finish it off. And Techno
2v4.
2v4 out of FaZe Clan.
Like
No,
it's
it
nothing.
can't be. What a round from FaZe. I mean,
They said the title was a work in progress.
Pre-plan 2v4.
So it doesn't sound great, but it hits hard.
Sasha top fragging right now. Mizinho 23-9, by the way. When we're talking whole server, Mizinho's on top by far. The youngest guy on the server as well.
From lane, you know he's stuck in now. Blitz. He actually gets a chance to leave. At the very least, does a bunch of damage.
4 HP rain.
But Elige catches MongolZ. That's a red room kill to the edge of that smoke. He's looking for the deep positioning versus the pistols. This is Faze Clan to get within 1 round of the Mongols.
Elige sees the shadow.
On the Mongols map pick, nonetheless.
Goofy but nice. Yo, this Deagle craft is so good. I like that chat. It's budget too. Those stickers are not expensive.
And Faze just let it slow burn.
Looks like a tattoo.
No need to be running around making mistakes.
Look, this one. I like that.
Once again, time is their best resource. Winning spot. Faze coming out of this round rich. I don't think they're even worried about losing. They just want to make sure it's clean as possible.
Nice,
and that'll be the entrance in.
If Techno wins this 1v5 with the USPS, $1 million
He'll go down to Elige.
Nice right.
Good round from him.
Nico does you versus Simple.
You know, the next map.
But here's the 99-0 lead. Who wins?
No way Blitz wins that.
I would have all my money on Simple, bro. I'm sorry, my guy. I'm sorry, my guy.
Around in that middle smoke, and he was on his own. They are still geared up to hit this B site, and it looks like Faze are going to go in with conviction.
Great move from MongolZ.
Trying to challenge forward. No real vision for the
defense.
Wait, no.
Nico does having lead.
As well.
My bad.
Continue to press his luck. Senzu gets his frozen, but there's Kerrigan
3v4.
charging down short side like it's nothing.
No plant yet, man.
A 3v5 demanded a Faze, and Zinho's gonna try to dive on
nice, Sasha!
And it's great cover from Simple. Kerrigan goes back to short. They catch the
nice.
guy within it. Simple takes the next one, and a double man advantage to tie up this game.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe they figured out this round.
3v5.
2 planted, 1 planted on the side of the bomb plant, on the side of default, 2 on long. MongolZ could have stopped that if he went the other way around the pillar, but just didn't expect that at all.
I don't want to say it, but it's also
MongolZ's
map pick, bro.
Imagine
we went 2-0 straight to the arena.
Moves there from Faze that it's just like, how do you call this?
Mongols, no money after this.
From a 4v5 spot.
Exit from rain. Exit from rain. Oh.
2 versus 4 between Frozen and Simple. 3 versus 5 in this one. These last 6 rounds of play with no timeouts as well to change up the pacing of it all.
And look how quiet they are, even after a round like this.
Nah, it's all business today. Playoffs on the line.
And Raid said sometimes there will be mistakes.
Just missed it.
Oh, so close. And he gave his audio away. He has no idea someone's close.
No, if Rain pushed that.
Kerrigan tries to set it up. What? Not to mention Kerrigan then finds that spam through smoke.
50 seconds. Frozen. 3v2, man advantage. We're heading into A. Mizinho is there. The youngest guy. Can he save it? Low HP.
Loses the duel to Frozen, who's been so good for Faze. He has been rock solid.
Senzu not saving AK is crazy, chat. Anyone else would save here. All the EU pussies would save. MongolZ goes for this. He's not saving! Oh my god!
Not on Simple's watch!
And there's their first roar out of Frozen. They take 12 before MongolZ. How in the world?
The fact that he goes for retake is crazy, bro. They can't delay any push. They need to be on the right side. Retaking with no util, how are you gonna do that? Blitz.
Great flash to get them out.
Oh, wow. GG.
Little SMG spam from the side of that smoke. This is a glorious position to be in if you're Faze Clan. And we've seen them in these kinds of advantageous spots. Just slow it down a bit. Let the candle burn.
Simple. 30 seconds. We're heading into A.
Target set.
910 is there with an M4. Strongest gun on the team right now.
Headstrong, the best rifle still out there on the MongolZ field.
Oh, shoots early.
Stands between them and an A site post plant. Fast move from the MongolZ. Rotate. Drop ball from 910 though. 2 SMGs and 5 Faze players. All
there it is.
Cover, all coming together to make a statement.
You can't beat all 5 of us.
A map secured off the back of a 2v4, a 3v5.
MongolZ map pick. A Faze comeback. Some great clutches. We're getting stronger day by day, boys. I'm telling you, bro.
Insane.
Wait.
Over 2 rating,
No
right?
blast
And
crosshair.
that,
We see the players as crosshair.
second half
Why is
on
it not always like this? I
T-side,
swear I
baby.
prefer this.
How many people are going to pull that
This is
off?
so
He
cool.
went from 0 and 6 to top fragging by the second half. And they won the game.
Come on.
Right? It's not just cosmetic.
I think I know why they do it, Chad. Why they don't show the player crosshair. Because sometimes they put innate crosshair, you know, the players. And then for us, it's across the whole screen. Nice Elish.
Working solo for the time being.
We need more than that.
A lot of a rotation coming out through storage. Elish gets a triple
3v2.
kill with the 2 pistols.
Oh, no.
9-10 shaves one off from storage before
Simple
they
still
can get
alive.
it going. Hands busy on the plant.
What is that crosshair? I can't see it.
9-10's got the answers they need.
Frozen,
Here's
Slovakia.
the rebuttal. Frozen. He knows
Don't get
where
distracted
you're
by
at.
the chicken.
A single tap. All it's gonna take. And a flash to try to burn off time. No kid out there.
Oh, Frozen!
Waiting for that duel. Frozen just plays it cool.
These
That is
past
such a hard
couple of
fight
days,
for both parties.
Frozen's impact
It's
is
a headshot
unheard of,
angle.
bro.
You can pick which way, but it's high-low.
Every time
so
when you're,
you
like,
kind of feel
worried,
like you need to just stay up
he
there
clutches
and
up.
aim and oh, it is?
Yep,
Oh.
600 like the SMG's. Machine
okay.
taught me that the other night.
Man,
no.
I don't remember when they changed that.
Me neither.
Sasha?
I'm gonna believe Machine.
Peaks. How many can he get?
And I understand this thing
Needs
is a different
headshots.
beast from the other shotties.
Oh.
Here's why. Just letting that buckshot
One is not
go.
bad.
9-10 and Blitz, however, find kills. So be careful, Faze. You're now at a man disadvantage. Kerrigan's trying to make a move.
Frozen.
Doesn't actually get found out by that Tech 9 floating outside A. So now Kerrigan's position seems valuable. But at the same time, there's some
Tech 9
uncertainty.
coming
Nico sticker on the M4.
I
Hope
think
he
it's a
doesn't
tech
frag
line
like Nico
coming in.
today.
Oh, yeah, that's really good for Kerrigan. Plus, he catches the drop down. That's pretty much the perfect spot for him, especially with this play going B.
30 seconds.
So let's see if they walk in and find him or not.
Kerrigan,
Gets up along
Kerrigan,
the wall,
Kerrigan.
and that's a little too far ahead for MongolZ to have expected it.
2v2. Can we rely on Frozen again?
Creeps in with the M4. Rifle
For the what
on that
feels like the
pillar.
100th fucking
He's
time.
got to be careful. Now it's 2 Galils.
No
looking
kids.
to go.
Nice.
Around the obelisk, costs Blitz.
9-10, 1v2.
Slips back and the trade's good. Rain slides.
Kerrigan and Frozen will get tested.
Good utility, man, here for Faze.
Kerrigan.
Frag grenade felt like it could have
Nice,
done a lot more
Frozen.
damage. It's all right. The rifle.
Nice,
breaks the
Frozen.
flesh. Frozen with a double. There's the response.
Oh, just
Senzu
a 2
back
for
at
2.
it, and Simple waiting for a target. Here's that bomb being planted.
Dubai
Won't stop
UAE,
it.
thank for the 10, bro.
Elysian Rain to work alongside him, but they're met by
Appreciate
fire on
that.
the approach. And over towards Temple, you've still got that smoke grenade in
Wait,
front of Rain.
Dubai
so
UAE,
this is gonna
only
buy
10?
critical seconds for the
Kappa,
Mongols.
appreciate that.
Low health on 2 of the 3 kits on
Lots in
all
chat.
of the Faze players. Could still be a strong retake.
Rain, nice.
Further damage done.
3v2.
It's Rain now low. Galil can get nothing. It all falls on Senzu. An ace demanded of him. Gets his 3rd kill. Missed on shot.
What?
5.
Oh my God,
I'm speechless.
Senzu, what a moment.
A 1v3 out of
spray
nowhere.
down the
They
incredible
perfectly
Faze have
line up.
gotten.
Effects. It's MP9 here for Elige. Pistols for the
Well.
others. Blitz though up close.
Lousy force bound Faze Clan.
First
If we
death
win this, it's big.
goes to the favor of Faze.
That one op shot gets missed. And it set that up, but just right back into jeopardy, aren't they? Blitz going down.
So Mac 10 retrieve plus Simple actually brings a kit into this round just in case a retake is needed.
Daddy Rain.
They don't have a lot to win with, but they have enough to win with.
5-7. Is it going to be the daily highlight?
Slides
No,
in, gets his
almost.
one cleaned up by Elige.
Guys, that's
It's
bomb
2K
into
for
our
Elige.
hands. That's
It's
so
a bomb
big.
down in front of them. 9-10's going to try to get
Yeah.
Vision back. He misses.
What is
his
that?
up
Peek
shot.
from the
And
op.
So critical missed op shots in back-to-back rounds opens the door for their opponents.
What the hell?
Techno, no K.
Literally.
too easy.
Walks out middle with nothing.
Default knife, hatchmates, gloves are the $10,000 gloves
I'm
and
partly
a
surprised
$0
to
knife.
see it and to say it, but at the
The
same
hell?
time, why wouldn't it come together? It's Faze Clan
Yeah.
with just
Rain.
the most amount of experience.
For sure.
Star power boiling over the pot. It's everything you could hope for in a roster. It just has to come together. And of course, in the final
Sasha.
hours of stage 3, It seems to be going the right
why is this
way,
round getting
although they
sus?
did just forfeit a long plant
Nice,
versus
Rain.
majority
half
unupgraded
kits.
pistols. There's Deagles floating out there.
Nice.
Retake's already looking strong.
Nice.
No casualties until Senzu
Among Us
gets
got a
his
plan
one.
with full eco.
And so be it. Faze Clan, round like
And
this
a
is
kill.
nothing to them.
Simple
MongolZ
winning
heading
this
into B.
major. It's not even. It
Frozen
wasn't even a
Carrigan will
storyline
get
we
tested
talked
once
about.
again.
Obviously. It would be
Last
one
time
of
we
the
got
most
2 for
insane
2.
things we ever witnessed.
Sure.
But it wasn't even on the radar with the amount of teams who was playing well,
Sasha,
who should be
is
there.
he on time? Sasha had a feeling. Just a hunch. There it is.
Kill advantage goes
Sasha.
to Faze Clan when this clash finally starts to unfold.
It's perfect.
At 30
Oh,
seconds
he's so good.
in
The trigger thing on this guy, I swear.
And Faze
The way he
Clan in
waits,
the
bro. He sees the guy
driver's
turn his back. He can wait a
seat.
second.
5-1 lead
Align the
CT
shot.
side.
They have the
One towards A. Don't even let them get the plant this time. I am going to be
Flash
this
and
toxic
smoke for
guy.
this A-side
Let them
approach,
get
but
nothing.
by utility at a minute. Again, slow moves from the
Mizinho
Mongols.
06, Techno 07. I didn't even realize that we're absolutely
Faze just leaning deeper and
destroying
deeper
them right
into
now.
Lazy Boy getting comfortable.
Oh my god.
Rain multi-kill,
Nice, Sasha.
Simple on the scene. Never too far off in these last
Well,
few
it doesn't
rounds.
look like a plan.
Just ready to get
Simple
into
can't
any
find
sort
the
of
feet.
antics.
I don't blame him.
And Senzu trying to get his hands on a gun. Desert
Sasha.
Eagles not doing the job for him. Smoke
Maybe
grenade
360
again
no
to
scope.
try to give a little more space. They start to swarm down.
and he
Simple's
knows
had
when to
enough.
go in with
Just
secondary,
running
bro.
him down with a pistol.
Simple and Hiko became best friends. That was one of the most unlikely things to ever happen. In this team, it's been Rain out of
man.
nowhere.
Simple and Rain like brothers.
Simple loves Rain.
Nice, Simple. I
How can you
mean,
not
Sasha, what the
tenure
hell is that?
on this roster?
Just pushes with up. Won't get run down. Mongol
Nobody got a
scared.
career like Rain. Uh-oh.
Sasha repeats.
Exposed
Gets
and
it.
Still brings one down.
What the
And again,
fuck?
Here's another example of just Simple, so ready for these fights. Simple
Yes,
is
look how
ready.
the other guy
So
didn't
having
expect
to
him at all.
up and get ready for the
What
playoff.
is that?
He was gonna fall back.
He's playing the type of CS that is just round winning.
Brother.
Borderline disrespectful in the fights he's just taking to the Mongols. 4 kills in the first half.
Guys,
of
I watch
Ancients.
this fucking game
A
every
plus
single tournament. You don't see people
2.0
push like
rating
that in
the
water. You
second
don't.
side of
With
that
an
first
AWP.
map.
Bro, their mental is destroyed.
Let alone with an AWP.
We said mental wasn't real, but I could see it falling apart for the
guy, bro.
Mongols.
It's like when you play against Simple, you gotta be ready for anything, bro. For
Rocking
some
into Frozen,
nonsense.
This is a beautiful.
Shit that you don't see otherwise.
He's only got 1 kill as well.
Rain.
Just
Oh!
gets stuffed on the smoke.
And
It's a
Rain getting
ring
confident
double.
too, bro.
Fast swap to the Galil. And they've been constantly trying to challenge him.
How did he even know he was Rain?
Wait,
What
just
is happening?
sprays through the smoke.
Oh, he's up.
What?
Almost.
Quadra kill
almost
almost
died for Rain. And that wasn't even super well supported.
Frozen.
Just one man,
Bang.
The
2
one,
guns,
the
4
one
kills.
round
Howie.
Mongols have
Top of
won.
that round.
Oh my god. Like I'm telling you, the stars are
Faze
lining.
Clan, ladies and gentlemen. The team
Nice,
that
Simple.
don't miss major finals. The mainstay
Whoa,
of
whoa, whoa.
CS2.
3v2.
But taken back by 9-10.
Rain 1v2.
Those were insane shots, actually.
Rain top of the
Gets a
leaderboard.
triple kill in the middle of all that. Felt like FaZe had this game under wraps. There's the answer, but it's okay. It's just to extend the Rain highlight reel, perhaps.
They definitely had that round under wraps. Those are crazy shots.
Rain is a father. He has 2 kids watching at home.
Put
Can
them
he
on the
clutch up?
highlight reel because I don't even know how 9-10 got all 3.
If they keep their guard down, though, for a second, Rain's actually going to see him.
Oh, he slipped in between them.
But
Oh, he's in between them.
Oh,
but
nice
Senzu
try,
gets
nice
the better
try.
of the duel, and so some. See if they try to rinse him.
Nice, Sasha. Nice. What is that?
On jail. Kerrigan holds back 1 player towards
Ah!
stronger. They just try to charge him down, and multi-kills go both directions. Simple taps right back into the Matrix.
they wanted to run that back, but man, they were just on autopilot.
And maybe another.
I do wanna say, but the
reminder
trigger
that it's
thing
gonna
on this
take
guy, like, how does he
individual
react?
heroics of a whole other caliber to even give any
Like,
rounds to Mongols.
how he doesn't shoot on the last guy as well. Imagine there was one more alive.
Full house.
Would have had a bullet ready.
9-10's triple
Leash
for their-
secondary.
Unbelievable. FaZe made a comeback in the first map, and now they're up 9-2.
Oh, hang on. Mac 10 aggression.
Everyone is getting a highlight
Nothing
today.
to get excited about for the Mongols. Maybe this B
3 on
long
3.
play works
Sasha
out.
comes in. How does he hit that?
9-10 jumps up. Simple.
Boom. Oh, baby.
As he yet again tears them.
Has he missed a
limb
single
from limb.
shot?
One by one, they fall at the hands of Simple. Reigns right there to scoop this up. It's a double-digit CT side.
Really strong, ancient.
16 and 4 on
And
Zasha.
they collapsed, and Faze did the
KD of
exact
4.
opposite, which is like the perfect formula for them, obviously.
Against the Mongols.
Gotta be careful about this push. It's being watched.
Nice rain.
They cannot afford to lose a pistol right now.
Let's get
Zasha
one on
goes down by
simple. That's
blitz.
good.
4-4. Guys, I don't want to say
And
it, but Mizinho is 0 and 12.
Their T side is their
He
good
may
side.
end the game with 0 kills.
I just hope Mizinho doesn't finish with 0 kills. It's a nice headshot on a leash. Finishes the job with the little health Rain had left.
Mizinho first kill.
Mizinho's gonna press in. There it is.
Okay.
First kill of map 2.
Okay,
Blitz
let's
is
stop
gonna
being
collect
sad. Let's
another
lock in.
one, and
Let's smoke
it
them.
is the Mongols with a that dangerous cross, eh? That open road, that moment where you're exposed to long B, but they don't get caught. They just slip into the cover, down in E-bomb.
There it is.
Elish finds an entry. Good hold from Techno over towards water to at least stop one
Simple on
side
the Galil.
of
He
this
really
attack.
likes the Galil,
Bomb
huh?
plant regardless.
How you gonna pull a retake off right now? 3 players coming in. They have considerable utility, to be honest.
Gonna try to soften it all up first, huh?
LOL!
Not for
Can't be affording that. That smoke grenade would have cut off half of this post plant.
Yeah, Techno relied on it.
4v3.
Are they still gonna try it? They still
I
try
feel
to push
so
through
bad.
it,
The
regardless.
Mongols is losing it, bro.
I almost feel for him on that angle.
The
but,
mistakes
like,
are stacking.
how did it actually bounce off the wall
I
there?
don't know.
You know, it's such a small.
Remember
look at
when
the ledge.
Anubis came out,
You know,
bro?
A moment like this, you'd say, "How's
When
that
the walls
nerves?"
were
but
so
also,
Wrong.
yeah, I guess.
Every utility piece you missed it like that, bro. The
I
walls
mean,
were
it's
like
a celebration for Faze Clan breaking through
hella weird hitbox.
versus guns.
especially with the way that an ancient started.
Bomba. Whoa.
Jumping MP9 from Senzu. No surprise on that one.
Howie.
Mizinho,
Nice.
the only line of defense over towards A. Rain gets what's left
3
of
on 3.
Senzu. Mizinho
Wichtiger
gets
Kill.
aggressive,
Howie, boss.
And it is a Rain triple kill.
Howie yesterday 1 and
as his
12,
reign of
0-7.
terror doesn't stop.
19 and 9 on Rain.
Is gonna flex out through the mid
Against some of the
Faze
best
on the
aimers in this
12,
world, bro.
And it's a Rain quad
Quadra
from the
kill.
depths of canals to give them 8 map match playoffs points.
Guys, if
Man,
Rain
we're seeing amazing
keeps
moments
up
out of
this,
Rain. We're seeing great scorecards out of
we
him
may
on
win the major. Call me
multiple
crazy,
maps
bro.
now so far this run.
Zasha up on match point. Nice Leech. Alter. One more
Leech
round
looks
and
to be the
Zasha will
one to
make it
lock
to
it
the
all
arena.
in.
Tens of
It's
thousands
fast
of fans
frags
cheering
again.
his
There's
name
just so
again
little to
after
work
all
with.
those years.
FaZe had their tires spinning in the mud back on Ancient. And this is just total control of the situation at this point. An unbelievable scene.
5v2.
Simple stepping up to the pedigree that he does in this series. The Undertaker from 6 feet under to now playoffs in Austin. We know that the Mongols' struggles this year have happened on the big stage, but in games like these, they generally step up to the call.
And I hope you realize we were
Not
so
today.
close at not having Faze Clan even
FaZe
close
have
to the
a
arena.
date with playoffs. Frozen tried to keep them kicking.
They almost got eliminated in the last stage, bro. There it is!
This, but believe your eyes,
Zasha
Austin,
in
you
the
have
arena
your
in a few
hero.
days.
Elish will take to the stage in playoffs.
They qualified their spots for the playoffs.
Only American
Like he
to
was
do
never
it
gone, bro.
in this
Checkmate.
Slow return. To
Big smile on his
NA
face.
for a major.
Not the easiest
Was.
draw.